EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Denver Broncos.
To kick off for the Broncos.
And off we go from Denver. Well, now how about this return? And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasize it. Wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Here we go, 46, 46. Yeah! Here we go, going to hey, kill!
Looking to pass first play is Prescott. He'll swing this out to Blue. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Yeah! Here we go, boy. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 40. Hey, kill. 26.
Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there, a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
47. Here we go, going to 54. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Now Prescott. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Here's third down and 4.
Yeah! Here we go, 46, 40. Here we go, going to 50. Here we go, 40. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, the underdog here is showing no fear. Great opening drive.
Now, we weren't in the locker room for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Middle.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Tackled at the 20.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, here's Nix. And he is caught. Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Dobbins fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
One more time with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
3rd down and goal to go.
2nd quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Ready. Chill. Punch left. Bombers.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Drops it to Blue, complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Prescott, he's going to change things up here. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Prescott to throw it. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Here we go, 40, 47.
And again, it's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Kill.
Prescott now. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 9. A big play here for Dallas. And even 40 yards.
First and goal, Dallas.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Here we go. Hey, kill.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Williams will try again. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. 1-8. 26.
Now Prescott. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's good nothing.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Broncos nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now, they could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Nix to throw again. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The final shot before break. Nix. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
A 2-touchdown game. 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 33, here's the 2nd down and 6. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Well, it's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Nix. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
It's 4th down.
Kill. Punch left.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. The Broncos send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Here's Williams to start the drive. Gets by him at the 25. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
They give it to Williams, running right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43.
1st down, Cowboys.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and
So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. The Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. They'll give it to him again. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Williams. Well, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there.
short of the goal line.
No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Dak Prescott scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Aubrey now for the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Broncos nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
That 2nd down play nets a -4. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Brings up 4th down.
They're going. It's Nix. He'll try to do it himself. And the ball is knocked out. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a 1st down.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Nix to the air. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Brings up 3rd.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. The shutout